As you can see the aftermath there, 27 people died, more than 200 were injured. Let's get more on the reaction, what Kuwait believes should be done now. I'm joined by Khalid Abdulaziz Al Duwaisan. He's the Kuwaiti Ambassador to the UK. He's also the Dean of Arab Ambassadors here in the United Kingdom, serving here for 22 years, you were telling me.
Yes.
Thank you, sir, for being with us. First of all, let's talk a little bit about what happened in Kuwait City. An attacker, authorities are telling us in Kuwait, he came from Saudi Arabia, blew himself up in that Shiite mosque, killing all these people. What's going on there? This is one of the worst attacks in your country in a very long time.
This is the worst attack. It was appalling, that a man came from nowhere, and killed 27 innocent, people, and injured more than 200 in incidents. That will never happen before in Kuwait. So thank God, that the whole Kuwaiti, we came together, that there is no difference between Sunnis and Shiites. All of us, that stood behind our government, our people, and the authorities detained the owner of the car who carried the bomber.
But you must have some level of concern here. The terrorist group ISIS immediately almost claimed responsibility for the attack. They want more than anything to create war between Sunnis and Shias in the way they are hoping to continue war between Sunnis and Shias in Iraq, your neighbor to the north.
Yes.
Do you think it will spill over into your country? Why or why not?
No, because, that we are one people. They couldn't divide us, at this incident. We became, like we use unity and solidarities among us, as a Kuwaitis. We have no difference between Shia and Sunnis. We respect theirs, they respect us, and we've been living for centuries, Hala, together. And we've never had any, such an incident. We have arguments, yes, this has happened everywhere, but we never had violence, in this.
There hasn't been violence, but there has been frustration among Shias. In Kuwait, also we see it in Bahrain, where clearly there was an effort there by Shias to get their voice heard. There's a substantial minority of Shiites in Saudi Arabia that feel like they don't share wealth and power enough. Do you think that's something that needs addressing in Kuwait?
No, I don't think, because the Shias is part of us. They are ministers, they are ambassadors, they are traders, they are part of us. We are setting an example for the whole Arab world that we have no difference between Shia and Sunni. They are members of the parliaments, they are concerned, they're addressing our issues, not their issues. So we are one people. I don't think it is backfire, for the Daesh, that to do such a things.
Daesh, the Arabic acronym for ISIS. You say you don't want to call them ISIS because that gives
because
them
will give them legitimacy, Hala, because they are Daesh, they are not ISIS, they are not a state. They are a gang, they are a group of people. They hate, human being, and they teach hating.
They're still controlling a lot of territory, doing a lot of damage. Can I ask you about your country? You are here geographically, between Iran and Iraq. You're in a difficult neighborhood going through a terrible time right now. What are your fears for your country?
Well, we maintain a good relation with these two countries, with their governments and with their people. And we became more vigilant, towards the internal situation. We don't want, this spread on us. Daesh, they are in the middle and in the north. And we are tackling them even in our countries. We said that we don't want to teach our kids this poisonous, that's his idea about Islam. That's what keeping us, Hala, as a Shiites and Sunnis together, and we work together. We live in harmony. We never had this. And in this incident came, and as a matter of fact, as I said, this became backfire. We became one big. When you saw last night our Amir, who came after less than half an hour to the scene of incidents.
That was a significant gesture.
It was a significant gesture. And we received condolences from all over the world, you know, as the Sunnis and the Shiites. So they won't be able, you know, to divide us.
Khalid Abdulaziz Al Duwaizan, the Kuwaiti Ambassador to London, thanks so much for your time. We really appreciate your visit this evening.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with a lot more.